right now. Capilano looking to respond, clear their lines, and play rugby in the right half of the field for them. Again, great height in the line out from the James Bay middle pod. Just an early jump adjudged by referee Petrick, so that will give a relieving opportunity in the form of a free kick for Capilano. Cormac looking for the safety and touch. Of course, with the free kick, should it go out, it will be a line out to James Bay. Great distance on that kick. Finding his team 40 meters of relief. Heading James Bay the line out just inside the attacking half. Referee Pedrick making sure the right team throws in the ball, as it was a free kick. Just like general play, there is a change in possession. James Bay go quickly off the top in the form of Bashir Fayed. Great flat ball in from Keaton Williams. Driving his legs and producing quick ball is Kai Khan. Walt with a big carry for his number 6, Tate Clegg. Khan. Big lave drive comes in from Caleb Erickson. Ball's available quickly. Khan delivers. Looking nicely is Lockwood and Williams. Williams able to get the ball quickly available for Millette Barker. Millette Barker able to get Marcus Lott on the front foot, and he's a big unit and likes to carry. The offload not going to hand, traveling forward. Capilano off the hook, and they'll have an opportunity to reply inside their own half. Croman. Quick channel 1 ball. Back to his number 8. That's Presley Bosa. Okay, great leg drive from Owen Cormac. Croman looks to hit it up with the forwards. Again, still camped inside their own half, our Caps. Bays are all over them, electing not to compete with right to generate good line speed. Marcus Lott a bit slow to roll away there. Capilano will have the opportunity to clear their lines. Referee Petrick setting good standards at the contact area. Getting the tackler to roll away promotes a good, clean contest that creates quick ball and allows players to compete fairly. Caps with the line-out throw, finally getting inside the James Bay half. Just outside the 22-meter line. They like to go with a 5-man, go to the front. Overthrown but swept up. Riley Thompson does well to clean up possession for his team. Croman, Cormac. Big counter comes in from James Bay. The ball is still with Capilano's. Bosa drives the legs. Able to get the ball back. Good discipline from the James Bay line, almost jumping offside, but holding their line. Ball goes free out the back. The danger man, Lenny Bondo, working the legs, fighting for the extra meter. Under pressure a little bit on the left wing. Our James Bay, big carry comes in and a big tackle comes in. Reese White lays the ball back. Croman finds Cormac. Cormac round the corner, can't quite find the opening. It's there again for Croman. Croman finds a little bit lateral there from Capilano. James Bay is able to capitalize, but not releasing the tackle is the decision. as a tackle assist player involved in the tackle. As soon as those knees touch the ground, the defender's obligated to release. In that case, it did not happen. Penalty, says referee Pedrick. Without hesitations, the T's on the field, and Capilano looked to chop the James Bay lead by 3 points. Seeing about 25 meters just outside a shave outside the right post. That's a routine you'll see often today, should Cormac get an opportunity to kick. The headgear comes off, the squat goes in, the left arm goes out, eyes over the ball. Cormac can be a lethal goal kicker, and we'll see if he can turn this penalty into points. Head down over the ball, straight through, and no doubt over the sticks. Cormac picks up his team, runs back to halfway. Capilano will strike back. James Bay 7, Capilano 3. Wasting no time getting up to the line is James Bay. Capilano have to hurry to get into position. Kai Khan, not the best of his restarts we've seen him do. Capilano trying to use the space. Wide bounce pass goes in their own half. Scanning a little bit. Excellent turnover by James Bay. Swept up by Millett Barker. On to Nathan Sneak. Sneak lays back again. Quick ball available. Khan on the inside. Beautiful line in there from Keaton Williams. Able to keep the ball alive once again. Having a look right, then going to left. Khan quickly to change the direction of attack. All alone in the midfield. Does very well, does the loose head prop. Alistair Cato able to find Kynan Smith in support. This James Bay forward pack is very mobile and love carrying the ball. And here's a man who loves a bit of contact. Spencer Lockwood drives through the tackle. Capilano defense still holding firm, bending but not breaking. A little chip kick put in from the blindside flanker, Tane Clegg. A little bit too much on it, but that's just what this James Bay forward pack can offer. Folks, it doesn't matter if forwards or backs, they can do it all. And Capilano do well to cover their lines. Cormac charged down wonderfully with Millett Barker. It's still there with Caps, however. Inside their own half. Looking for a secure platform in order to relieve their lines. Oh, miscommunication there. Big collision on the floor. Knock on from the Capilanos. James Bay into the corner. Kynan Smith does very well to stay in field. Millett Barker feeds Khan. Khan looks for Karakostas. Atticus Karakostas, one of the more slippery hookers around the competition, does a little bit too much work on the floor. Cole Petrick sanctions the extra roll from the ball carrier, Atticus Karakostas. Cormac will yet again look to clear his lines. Looking for a Capilano line out somewhere near the halfway line, which would be ideal for the men in gold. Finds a beautiful touch right around the 10-meter line, 40 meters from the Capilano line. No time wasted getting into their conventional 5-man lineout from this position on the field. Dropping the 5th man at the last minute. Cole Petrick says play on. However, it's turned over. Alistair Cato sweeps up the loose ball, feeds Khan. Khan loses the handle. Swept up quickly by Capilano, and not allowing the ball to be played is Spencer Lockwood. Not rolling away is the decision, giving Capilano the penalty inside their own half once again. Cormac has a word with Cato, but cooler heads do prevail, and they do go for the territory option and look to snuff themselves out a line out just on the James Bay side of halfway. Patrick. A little bit of a message here as the penalty count does seem to mount a little bit up in this early going in the first half against the men in blue. Just lost on at the back. Again, another messy line-out throw from Capilano. It's not something they've been doing very well today. It's been a strength of theirs all season. But a team of this quality, you know that they'll address that shortly. James Bay with the put into the scrum. 8 meters inside their own half. Five out to the right. Spread from the 15 to the 15. Lots of attacking options. Lott. Marcus Lott with the goose step. Gets the right hand going. Lott able to secure the ball momentarily, but Capilano scrambling to get over the ball. He's off his feet. Cole Petrick plays advantage. Still with James Bay now. Big crunching cover tackle coming in from Capilano. Millette Barker. Khan sees the space, looks for it. And with penalty advantage, referee Petrick will go back to the original mark. Inventive play under penalty advantage from Kai Khan in James Bay. And with the penalty on the 15-meter line, lots of space, a big blind to defend. James Bay's asked for the scrum. Just the single attacking player in the form of Marcus Walt lurking on that left wing. Lane Walker goes to join him. He's just sniping around the back line, looking for a place to inject himself. Capilano doing well to put a bit of pressure on the James Bay scrum, but well picked up by Lott. Lott powers his way forward, but swept up after the knock-on in the tackle from Owen Cormack. Capilano will go no further, and they'll have the put into the scrum. Bending but not breaking. This Capilano defense is weathering the storm, but they will need to get the ball into a more friendly part of the field. Defending in this part of the field for a prolonged period of time takes such a toll on the body, and in these conditions, sitting at about 6 degrees here in Langford, it's not something that can be sustained long term. Capilano do well. Big chop tackle coming in from Lott. Quick to get onto his feet. Gets the ball as well. Well done in the turnover there. James Bay looking real threatening from this position. Again, pick and go for the line. Millette Barker decides to go wide. Khan. Oh, excellent line coming in there from Keaton Williams. Dots it down. Chest bumps his teammates. 12-3. Conversion to come right out in front. Well, as I said before, sustained pressure often leads to points, especially when many questions are being asked of this defense. 1 through 15, there's just so many attacking options in this James Bay side. Running good angles, keeping the ball alive, and always having at least 2 options in support. Aside of this quality though, Capilano, they'll look to regroup, get their hands on the pill on the other side of the field, and look to respond in the way they did after the previous score. Khan, short run up this time, knocks over the conversion. James Bay 14, Capilano 3. So 2 James Bay teams involved in the finals today. The under-15s had a great showing earlier this afternoon against the Abbotsford Rugby Football Club. 41 points to 5 winners. Again, both James Bay teams this afternoon facing undefeated opponents from the Lower Mainland. And it's been smooth sailing so far for the Blue Crush. Cormack goes high, just outside the 22, exactly where he wants it. Well dealt with though, and turning up the field, Millette Barker just flashes the wheels and shows just a fraction of what he's able to do in a small amount of space. Held up well by the Capilano defense. Looking for some slice of the territory, as it's been all James Bay so far in that department. Good strength to get out of the tackle. Spencer Lockwood puts a chip kick in. Doesn't quite work out. It's lost forward from the James Bay hand. Giving the scrum feed to Capilano 5 meters inside the James Bay half. Not much downtime to regroup for the players. They waste no time. Referee Petrick setting up the scrum. Croman taps, puts in. Early hook from James Bay, causing the ball to come up the same tunnel. Free kick awarded to Capilano. A good option for them is kicking for territory is not an option from this position from a free kick, as they would turn over possession to James Bay. They ask for the scrum. Not much blind side to work with. Capilano spreading nice and wide onto the left side, touchline to touchline, forcing the defenders to make decisions. Cormac going himself. Does well to drive the legs. Ball's available, but big counter ruck coming through. Kai Khan all over the place in attack and defense. Ball goes out quickly on turnover ball to Spencer Lockwood. Lockwood to his favorite target, Williams. Williams lays it back in field, just lost the handle, did Kynan Smith. Capilano with the scrum feed, just into the James Bay half. Referee Petrick having a quick word just about the early hook, saying that he will go to penalty kick if necessary, if Atticus Karakostas gets that trusty right foot up a little early. Ball goes in again, big shove coming in from James Bay. Not quite able to turn the ball over this time. Cormac, little loop play, finds Jack Matchin. And a great turnover coming in from Spencer Lockwood. A little late in support, not a bad idea from the outside backs from Capilano, but a little slow to support, and Owen Cormac had a lot to do in dealing with a big man in the form of Spencer Lockwood. James Bay winning the penalty for holding on. Looking to clear his lines. Kai Khan, as for the first time we're starting to see James Bay under a little bit of pressure. Capilano showing just a small section of their attacking hand. Again, just like their opposition, so many attacking threats. Being starved of possession and territory at the moment. We hope to see most of those options come into the game shortly. Karakostas, quick line out throw to the middle. Ball goes out wide. Williams again. Williams shows, gives. Ball's loose. Jumped on by Charlie Graff. Graff lays it back. Croman looking for his forwards again. Putting his hand up, calling for the big carry. Out the back from the Capilano forwards. Finding Clayton Miller. Clayton Miller finds Lenny Bondo. Good cover tackle coming in there. Clayton Miller able to scramble possession and maintain the pill for his Capilano side. Riley Thompson carries well. Over the ball, though, is the James Bay defender, just missing the opportunity to lift it. Big tackle coming in from Keaton Williams. Ball was loose, towed through by James Bay, lost forward on the floor. It will be a blue ball, again lost forward on the floor. Ball back in the hands of Capilano. Big contest coming in from James Bay at this breakdown. Scrum advantage for Capilano. Advantage is surely over at this point as they have good possession in the James Bay half. Croman hits Reese right. A little bit flat on that occasion and taken advantage of by James Bay. Alistair Cato turns, looks, drives. Willett Barker, Kahn, Lockwood to Williams, Williams on the foot. Under pressure, Bondo hacks it ahead. It's anyone's goal. Finally, play comes to a stop in the form of a penalty, just a little bump off the ball. A tackle without the ball is the decision from referee Pedrick. And once again, Capilano survive and will have the opportunity to clear their lines. James Bay do well to contest the line out. The ball finds the safety a touch. Unfortunately for James Bay, off a James Bay hand, giving possession straight back to Capilano. Reese Kaplan feeds the line out. Quick win for Capilano. Croman finds Cormac. Big contest coming in on the floor from James Bay. Capilano, however, still with it. Simon Byrne, first touch of the ball for him. Good leg drive forward. Buys a bit of time for his halfback. Crunching tackle coming in from Keaton Williams. Another carry put in by Riley Thompson. Capilano looking to exploit this right side. Kick option comes in from Cormac. Hoists it high, a little bit too far for his team to chase on. Spilled backwards by James Bay. Turning it into an opportunity is Marcus Walt. Again, front foot possession for James Bay, just inside their own half. Step back inside. Lovely little offload back to Caleb Erickson. And a shot has come in high from a Capilano defender. Straight to the pocket is Cole Petrick. The high tackle framework is pretty simple. Head or neck contact with the degree of danger has to be dealt with. Referee Petrick says medium danger. Referee Petrick says yellow card. Off the field for 7 minutes is Caleb Erickson. Capilano will have to dig deep and defend with 14 men. James Bay will look to take advantage. Asking for the scrum in the middle of the field, again with that massive blind side for the defenders to have to cope with. James Bay are going to look to show another sample of their attacking flair here. Playing 4 up in the line, the Capilano defenders will have to that much more space to deal with. Quick struck ball from James Bay. Williams, intelligent little double kick through. Unable to get his left foot to it is Kynan Smith. Capilano able to scramble possession. Good defensive work from Jack Matchin. James Bay able to turn the ball over. Ball goes out wide. Quick little pass from Khan into Tay Clegg. Millett Barker again out to the left. Kai decides to chop a hole. Kai Khan, the number 10, showing a good variety of attacking shapes today from the number 10 position. Spencer Lockwood with a leg drive. Unable to get the ball back though, pinched by Capilano on the 5-meter line. Referee Petrick says knock on in the tackle, however, just before he blows the halftime whistle. With 35 minutes gone, your score, James Bay 14, Capilano 3 in this, the under-17 boys provincial championship game.
At half, we have James Bay leading Caps 14-3.
Here with Pacific Pride player Deshaun Bowen. Deshaun, thanks for joining us today. The Pacific Pride rugby program based here in Victoria have been helping us out all day, retrieving balls, announcing the PA, keeping the score, and these young athletes who hopefully will aspire to be in your position one day, I'm sure greatly appreciate it. How's the season going so far, Deshaun?
Season's been going really good. Everybody's been playing very hard, even due to a couple injuries here and there, but everybody's been holding their end. Loving the boys, loving the experience here.
Oh, fantastic. A big part of this program is obviously your daily training environment. And we all know, Jamie Cudmore, obviously multiple World Cups for his country, Heineken Cup in Europe, tons of experience, lead by example kind of player. What's Jamie like as a coach and as someone who's managing your daily environment?
Jamie is exactly how you see him on the field as a coach. He's hard. He's demanding of what he wants, and it benefits us in the long run because he makes us work like twice as hard as you normally would, right?
100%.
So,
yeah.
He's a great coach. And honestly, like it's been a very great experience to be coached by such a great athlete and everything like
Fantastic. And today, obviously, this is the second of 3 finals today, with the under-19s waiting at 5:30 patiently for their kickoff. But in this under-17 final, take us back to a 17-year-old Deshaun Bowen. Where were you playing?
17-year-old me? I think I was still playing football at the time.
There we go.
Yeah, no, actually.
Where were you playing your sport? You were playing some football?
I was playing football, and then during high school, that's when I converted to rugby. Ever since then, it was mostly high school.
Fantastic.
Didn't really go into club rugby until later on, but since playing, I loved it ever since.
Excellent, excellent. And again, the benefit of having crossover athletes is clear. And again, we wish you all the continued success with the Pride program, with your rugby career. And again, thanks for doing all you do and being here as a role model for our young athletes.
Thank you. It's quite an honor. Thank you.
And with that, we're into the second half. Turning around right to left on your screen are the James Bay Athletic Association in blue, and left to right on your screen in gold, the Capilano Rugby Club. Great turnover on the ground from James Bay. Khan taking it on the line himself. Deputizing at first receiver is Lane Bowker, and doing a good job to get over the ball and force that penalty is the big second row, Max Wagner, giving Capilano an opportunity to clear their lines and throw into a line out right around halfway. Cormac sights his target on the touchline, goes for a bit of a banana kick. A little bit of Aussie rules on display from the number 10. Reese Kaplan waits. The four-man line out being displayed by Capilano. Referee Petrick asking the tailman for James Bay to get to the back line. Jump goes in, good length and good height on that ball from Capilano. Spilled backwards. Come on! Spirited crowd in here from the James Bay supporters. Appealing for the knock-on, but referee Petrick's having none of that. Big carry comes in from Capilano, finally over the attacking half. Coach Liam had some tough words at halftime, I'm sure, for the boys. Working that blind side again, are Capilano. The men in gold starting to string some phases together. James Bay not committing big numbers to the breakdown, so they can generate good front foot line speed. Spencer Lockwood gets over the ball, able to turn it over for his side. Great package of skills on display from the inside center. James Bay going wide off the turnover. Fantastic awareness. Millette Barker feeds Khan. Khan on to Lockwood. Big carry. Bashir Fayyad drives the legs. Millette Barker looks to the right. Khan hits Lockwood. Millette Barker, Khan. Injecting himself into the line is Tane Clegg. Consolidating in midfield are James Bay, playing their 1-3-3-1 system. Lockwood, inside offload to Marcus Watt, shows with the right hand. He will go all by himself under the sticks. Marcus Watt, and lots of tries for James Bay, 19-3. Sympathetic field position right in front of the sticks for Kai Khan. The left-footed goal kicker will line one up. And just a reminder that junior and mini members of BC Rugby can purchase their reduced rate passes for the 2020 HSBC Canada Sevens on March 17th next year. This promo gives a general admission pass for the whole weekend for just $67. tickets to one of the greatest sporting shows in Canada. Go to bcrugby.com/C7s promo to purchase your tickets now. Con makes short work of that conversion. James Bay bringing up 21 points on their opposition. Substitution comes in. Riley Thompson finishes his day with Capilano. Big shift put in from him. Under lots of pressure at scrum time, able to make carries, make tackles, and put it all on the line for his men in gold. Cormac not showing his hand right away. Decides to go to the left side this time. Great take from Lenny Bondo. Great work in the air from the right winger. A little bit messy from the base from Capilano. Losing the ball forward and handing the ball back to James Bay. 30 meters from their line. Clayton Miller back from the sin bin from his earlier yellow card for a dangerous tackle. Capilano doing well, conceding one try in the 7-minute period when they're down to 14. James Bay will look to launch their attack yet again inside their own half. James Bay control the ball right around halfway. Patiently building their attack. Now they go out to Con. Lockwood looking to release on that left wing. Marcus Walt. Willette Barker delivers. Con finds Atticus Kurakistakis. Kurakistakis lays back. Oh, the right hand offload from James Bay. It's lovely rugby from the loose forwards at the moment. Marcus Lott showing all of his skills out today. Khan just loses the handle. Capilano get let off this time and get the ball back inside their own half. Chrome in defeat. It was quite the celebration year for the Capilano Rugby Club, bringing up their 50th anniversary. Rugby community members from across the country and across the rugby club landscape attended their 50th anniversary gala. We at BC Rugby want to extend our congratulations once again for the 50th season Capilano Rugby Club. Turnover from James Bay. Scrum time has been all theirs. Asking lots of questions of that Capilano scrum, but excellent, excellent work. Lenny Bondo over the ball. Regaining possession for his team in the form of a penalty for holding on. A quick word to his teammates, and Cormac elects to go for touch once again. Decides to go the other way. Bit of a crossfield kick, keeps the ball in play, intentionally I might add. And then there's Lott. Beautiful pop off the floor. And the big right hand fend in from Tane Clegg. Willette Barker under lots of pressure. Big counter ruck coming in from Capilano, but did not get both feet all the way around before competing, says referee Petrick. James Bay will win the penalty. Bit of running repairs for Spencer Lockwood. Coach Barker elects to go to the bench. James Bay look to launch their attack once again. They'll have the throw into the line out 30 meters from the Capilano line. Kahn in midfield after a good line-out win. Lott, big carry from Marcus Lott. Ball available quickly for Caleb Millett-Barker. Millett-Barker serves on to Alistair Cato. Alistair Cato, great ball delivered to Tane Clegg. Scooped up by Anthony T.J. Roberts. Great delivery from the standoff position by Kai Kahn, as he's done all day. Spilt in contact and played on the ground, denying the advantage, was the James Bay attacking support. Penalty against James Bay. Again clearing his lines, Owen Cormack. A valuable asset to this Capilano team. His right foot is peeled off time after time again. Valuable meters for his teammates who have been under the pressure for the vast majority of this game. Bending but not breaking. Capilano go with their four-man line out once again to launch their attack. Movement on the ground. A little bit of an overthrow on the off-the-top ball, but well dealt with by George McDonald. And trying to find a seam is Lenny Bondo, but unable to do so. Able to hang on to possession. Big counter-ruck though from James Bay. Turnover. Millett-Barker finds support in the form of Nathan Sneak. Nathan sneaks his way up that right-hand side. Ball delivers out a little bit messy, but well dealt with as a big crunching tackle comes in. Reed Brooks looked like he had Kahn lined up for a while. Karakostas up the left wing. Bundle didn't touch. Excellent cover tackle work by Bruce Jones, the elusive Capilano outside center. We haven't seen a lot of Bruce today in attack, but he's been putting in a shift in defense. Going to the front, turned over by James Bay. Millett-Barker goes a little bit high himself in a contact, but gets clipped just above the line of the shoulders. Penalty, says referee Pedrick. Kahn, having dealt with a little bit of territory pressure himself, decides to kick for touch. Off the back of a James Bay penalty. Not a bad effort from not a lot of angle to work with. Giving his side the line out just inside the Capilano half. CW U19 women's champion Chloe Hill-Hughes puts her flag up. Her and referee Petrick in screen, doing a great job as the match official team today. Kahn looks for options, decides to keep the ball. Great leg drive in the tackle from the defense. A little bit of a loose pass, but regathered well. And excellent support working all the way back behind the game line was Keaton Williams, able to straighten up. And here is one of the many danger men in this forward pack, Reed Brooks. Apologies, it was Tane Clegg once again. Out the back, Marcus Lott searches left and right for that space on the ground, lays the ball back. Millett-Barker finds Kahn. Flat ball, a little bit of a dangerous pass, but well dealt with in the end by Spencer Lockwood. Ball's laid back. First arriver on the ball, turnover Capilano. James Bay almost have it back, but referee Petrick adjudged Caleb Erickson did not roll away and created the time and space for that turnover. Well, 20 minutes to go here. And we're just over an hour's time away from seeing the under-19 Vancouver Barbarians come into town to face the under-19 Castaway Wanderers. What a game we have in store for a third and final championship game of the afternoon. Referee Petrick sets a reasonable gap at the front of that lineout to make sure that there's space for the players to compete and restart this game successfully at the Capilano lineout. Reese Kaplan, long throw to the back, well taken. Ball goes down quickly, all backwards from the referee. Nice little wraparound play. Oh, the out the door pass, not going to hand this time. Great creativity from the Capilano attack. Not working out this time. James Bay still under a bit of pressure in their own half. They'll have the feed into the scrum. And once again, we just want to shout out to our Pacific Pride athletes who joined us today. They've been retrieving balls, keeping scores, and on the PA mic, in support of the next generation of potential Pacific Pride players. Good, calm, straightening work from Marcus Lott off the base of that scrum. Millette Barker looks for Kai Khan. Kai Khan reeling in and out of tackles, as he's been doing most of the day. Millette Barker looks to the right. Cutting back in against the grain. Bashir Fayad taking no prisoners with those carries. Another big carry comes in. Nathan Sneak gets ahead of the gain line, gets his team on the front foot as well. Looks right, then left. A little bit of a loose pass from Williams there. Ends up cleaned up by the opposition. Turnover, Capilano ball. Well, no doubt about that attacking move. Direct running from Capilano, but turned over by Atticus Karakostas. The elusive hooker can do it on defense as well, getting over the ball and pinching the pill for James Bay. Referee Petrick advises the James Bay players to retreat 10 meters. Holding on is the call. Penalty to Capilano. Having a quick look at the post was Cormac. He does have an excellent goal kicking range. 48 meters out. Elects to go for touch instead. Puts a good amount of meters on. Thinking about keeping it in was Lane Bacher. Ball sails into touch, however. Capilano have the throw into the line out 15 meters out. This is a prime opportunity for them. 17 minutes to go in this game. They need to start shopping into this James Bay lead, as time is not their ally at this moment. Reese Kaplan goes to the back again. Clean, quick, efficient off the top ball from Capilano. And a nice little inside line from Reed Brooks, met by a stiff defense. Good support from Capilano. Cormac changes the direction of attack. Connor MacArthur gets his hands on the ball, carries, keeps it free. Ball spills loose. Big counter ruck in from James Bay. Turnover at ruck time once again. But a knock on in the previous tackle will give the ball back to Capilano in the form of the scrum right on the 22-meter line. Not a lot of blindside to work with. We'll see what they come up with, whether they inject some of their elusive outside runners onto the blind side, or whether they choose to go to where the space is in the middle of the field. Petrick sets up the scrum. Justin Croman, under a bit of pressure, is able to get the ball back to Cormac. Cormac shows, goes. Excellent inside line. Lenny Bondo able to lay back. Quick balls needed. Ball goes around. Well done to avoid the line of the pass was the James Bay defender. All over the ball are James Bay, but excellent clean-out work on the floor from Capilano support. And advantage is out. Side entry decision against James Bay. Referee Petrick blows the whistle. Capilano with a few options in front of them, 10 meters from the James Bay line. 15 minutes to go in the game. They elect to go with the scrum. At this point, 3 points is just not enough. Capilano needs to punch in a try here if they're going to start chipping away at this James Bay lead. Lurking in the backfield is Bruce Jones, desperate to get his hands on the ball in these positions. It was heartbreak for this same group in the U16 final last year for James Bay, losing out by a single point to the UBC Old Blade Ravens out of Vancouver. Very different story this year, in control, playing loose, confident rugby in terrific conditions here at Westhill Stadium. Under a bit of pressure, but they win the ball. Cormac decides to go himself. Ball in the wrong hand, unfortunately, spills it forward. James Bay will look to do something with the ball in their own half. A little bit of fatigue setting in. This time they decide to exit. Missing the safety of touch, advantage over. Looking at the left wing. Big tackle coming in. Charlie Graff was searching for space, couldn't find it. Able to get the ball back, however. Big run coming in from Simon Byrne. Byrne lays it back. Morenier at scrum half. Feeds it off to Reed Brooks. Reed Brooks searching for an offload, can't find one. Goes with the long placement instead. Big tackle coming in from James Bay. Cormac, late pass. A little bit slow to the breakdown, our Capilano's lucky to get away with possession there. Big tackle put in. Simon Byrne stopped in his tracks on the 5-meter line. Lenny Bondo may have been caught a little bit high there. Just a slip up, says referee Petrick. And Bondo wants to go. Off the mark, says referee Petrick. So they'll have to retake that penalty kick. The referee just reiterating that there was a high shot put in by the James Bay tackler. And again, Capilano needing to score tries at this stage with only 13 minutes to play, have elected to go with the scrum. Big blindside to deal with. The elusive Bruce Jones out on the right, lurking behind the scrum, looking for the ball. Over on the left-hand side is Owen Cormac, looking to launch this attack and get Capilano over the line for the first time this game. The James Bay defense has been stern in these areas of the field. Cormac takes, gives off to Lenny Bondo. Lenny Bondo almost finds a way through. Caracost is not quite getting it right on that occasion, part of the tackle. And the quick tap works to perfection for Capilano. Try time. James Bay 21, Capilano's 8. Conversion to come. Plenty of time on the clock in the final 10 minutes. They have to score twice, though, to push this game to the wire. Referee Petrick checks his watch. At this point of the game, the questions do fly in from the players. How much time? What's going on? Where do we have to do next? And referee Petrick very calm with his instructions, making sure the players know exactly what's going on. Big part of refereeing is your ability to communicate calmly and send clear messages. Petrick has done just that this afternoon. Cormac lines up his first conversion of the day. Earlier penalty goal was the first points for Capilano. And Cormac makes no mistake. An 11-point lead now. Being whittled down slowly by Capilano. James Bay ahead, 21 points to 10.
The score is now 41 to James Bay and 10 for Capilano.
waiting to put the ball into the night sky. Kai Khan, 10 minutes to go in this game. James Bay hanging on to an 11-point lead. Finds a seam, well dealt with by Capilano though. Setting up a platform to clear their lines in their own half. Cormac decides to take the line on. Dishes a flat ball that's well dealt with. Suspiciously flat pass gathered by Bruce Jones. Capilano still with the ball, however. Big turnover from James Bay. Big moment there. Straight onto the attack in the attacking half. Crossing the 22. No one can put down Millett Barker. Deputizing at halfback is Marcus Lott. He knows one way. It's forward. Able to keep the ball alive for the line. Kolpetrick checks with assistant referee Kevin Smith. Try time, James Bay. Bringing up James Bay 26, Capilano 10. 8 minutes to go. Still lots of rugby left. The Capilano team not looking discouraged, but they do need to regather themselves quickly and get this next restart right. A much different looking kick from James Bay this time, on offer for Kai Khan. Mere centimeters from the right-hand touchline. In fact, so far he's off the screen. Just when Capilano were on the front foot, crossing the James Bay 22 on several occasions, scoring a nice try in a reasonable kicking position for their kicker. James Bay win a key turnover, spread the ball wide, and punch in a beautiful try on the right-hand side. That's been the story for both James Bay teams this afternoon, under 15s and under 17s. Ability to play ball in hand, be comfortable without the ball, and when turnovers are made, getting the ball into the wide channels and taking advantage of a scrambling defense. Kick is unsuccessful. Score remains 26-10.
Score is now 26 to 10.
Time ticking away on the 2019 for these U17 boys, treating us to an excellent provincial championship club final. Cormac, as he does, puts the ball on the floor, stretches out the right leg. Calm and steady through the ball and consistent. What a great pair of kickers we've been treated to watch today. James Bay dealing with a bit of pressure in their own end. Looking to use the width of the field, even inside their own 22. Adventurous play as it's been all day. Karakostas with the spin move. The elusive hooker still on his feet. Gets the extra meter. Lays the ball back. Millett Barker finds Khan. Khan just spilled forward. That could be dangerous. It came off a Capilano foot into the end goal. He's got there. Try time. We're in for a finish, ladies and gentlemen. 7 minutes to go. James Bay 26, Capilano 15. What a turn of events. Opportunistic tries have been the story of today. Capilano taking their turn to take advantage of a miscue, getting in just left of the post. Lining it up from the left side is Owen Cormac. That last try changed the complexion of the game a little bit, still needing to score more than once. Capilano put themselves in a position to try and strike late and snatch this title. Cormac makes no mistake.
Capilano answers back, and the score is now 26-17 for James Bay.
9 points in it, folks. 4 minutes to go. Surely James Bay will look to pin Capilano deep into their own half and will be content defending and letting that clock run out. Capilano will need their hands on the ball and will need to get out of their own half quickly. Khan elects to go with the mid-range catch, contestable. Great tackle put in just a bit early, says Cole Petrick. Feet weren't quite on the ground. Penalty kick to Capilano, giving them an opportunity to clear their lines and throw into a line out on the James Bay side of halfway. Cormac looking to steal a few extra meters with the bouncing kick. What a feat of athleticism to keep the ball in play. Under pressure, however. Here comes in a big counteract from Cormac himself. Joining the party with Clayton Miller. Capilano have the ball. 2 meters out. Big carry comes in from Reese Kaplan. Kaplan lays the ball back. Here he comes in, slips to slip a tackle. Does Simon Byrne. Byrne driven back in defense. Wriggles out of one tackle, but can't dodge the second. Clayton Miller gives off to Lenny Bondo. Beautiful strip, desperate defense from Keaton Williams. James Bay have their hands on the ball. 3 minutes to go, inside their own half. Just when we thought it was going to be a one-score game, James Bay desperately clings onto the ball and look to turn that opportunity into an opportunity to relieve the pressure. However, they're not interested in that. They want to keep the ball alive. Chip kick in their own half. It's high-risk rugby from James Bay. But it's exciting stuff for us. Big carry coming into the fray. Alistair Cato. Led Barker takes his time. Finds Lane Bowker in the pocket, decides to carry it in. James Bay taking their time, using the clock to their advantage in this stage. Khan finds a forward runner to his left. Quick ball available. Cole Petrick has blown his whistle. It appears there's some concern for Owen Cormac. Absolutely no chances taken with head injuries. So time is off. Medical staff are attending to Owen Cormac, making sure that there's no head injury. In the meantime, referee Petrick's blown his whistle, stop the time. It will be a James Bay put in the scrum, as they were in possession at the time of stoppage. But absolutely no chances taken with player welfare, especially involving any incidents with head or neck. Looks like Owen Cormac will be patched up and ready to go in a number of moments. Just a reminder for all junior and mini members of BC Rugby, you can purchase your reduced rate passes for the 2020 HSBC Canada Sevens on March 7th and 8th in Vancouver. This promo is for general admission passes for the whole weekend for $67 all in. Why not treat the kids with an early Christmas present? Secure those tickets by getting online. Go to bcrugby.com/C7promo to purchase your tickets now. 25 minutes away from our under 19 men's final. The Vancouver Barbarians have made the trip across to face the Oak Bay Castaway Wanderers. Their change rooms arrived. Lights are on here at West Hill Stadium. The stage is set. But first, the last 2 minutes, 117 goals. Cormac's up on his feet. It'll be a James Bay scrum as the referee stopped the game with them in possession of the ball. Blood injury seems to have been sorted. James Bay, good scrum win, crossing halfway, driving the legs is Marcus Walt. High shot comes in. Penalty to James Bay, 10 meters inside the Capilano half. Wisely taking his time, Kai Khan churs up his kick. James Bay will look to pin the ball as deep as possible into the half. Bit of a miscue off the left foot of Emmanuel Connie. He's a bit frustrated, shakes it off, takes his position back in the line. Just under a minute to go. James Bay with line out throw. Capilano look to secure the ball any way they can. James Bay just need to hang on. 2 or 3 phases will do it. But they're not waiting. They're not happy with 26 points. They want 33. Probing into the Capilano half. Millett Barker surveys, scans, hits Khan. Khan takes the line up himself, still on his feet. Active footwork from the James Bay 10 today. It's been a real handful for defenders to deal with. Tame Clegg. Pick and go, drive forward. Khan dishes off to Alistair Cato. Lays it back. Still in the hands of the Blue Crush. James Bay crossing halfway. Khan. Marcus Waltz. Good support. James Bay just working left to right. Not looking for too much. Cormac shoots out of the line. Looks to put pressure. Bumped off the tackle in any case. Millett Barker takes his time. Khan finds Williams on a nice line. Williams finds a lot. Out to the left. Hard, direct running from Bashir Fayyad. Millett Barker. Caleb Erickson. Cheeky pick and go, sneaks under the post. Try time, James Bay. And that will go slightly to it. 31-17, conversion to come. The crowd is on their feet. Lots of James Bay and Capilano support here. Fantastic game of rugby played by these under-17 boys. Paul Petrick confirming that time will be up after this conversion kick. Kai Khan looks to convert and push the deficit to 16 points. James Bay again showing the options that they have available to them. Offloads, changes in direction, quick and goes. Paul Petrick brings down the first one in the under-17 final. Ladies and gentlemen, your 2019 under-17 provincial club champions, the James Bay Athletic Association. Congratulations to both teams. Capilano Rugby Club capping up a fantastic season on the Lower Mainland. Coming up a little bit short today, but hold your heads up high, gentlemen. put on an excellent show. Stay with us. At 5:30, the Vancouver Barbarians host Castaway Wanderers under-19 final. Once again, congratulations to the 2019